Hi, you all. Welcome. Today I'm going to be doing a collective reading. So let's get into it here. I do have some new stuff in the description box below. Okay. Check out my Instagram. I'm putting up my Twitter. Brand new, but or like X. Okay, so be sure to go check that out too as well when it's up there. Okay. What happened, mama? Okay. All right, so let's see what's going on with your person. We have virtual here. So this person right now is being encouraged to be a better person, be in a better situation here for you. Okay, they need to help themselves. Okay, we have unity. Yeah, because like this person is not really doing the best that they can for you, okay, and for themselves. I'm hearing what a disappointment. Like people walk by this person and this person, they be talking about how this person's disappointing. They don't hear it, but it's something where it's coming in. It's like I really need to change. And if this person is coming in that kind of frequency vibration, like I really need to change, that's because all those energies that have been talking about this person in that kind of vibration or frequency, it's that. But I do actually feel like this is one of those situations where it's actually good. It's good. Okay, gratitude here. So at the end of the day, whatever this person's going through with you here, they are appreciative. They're learning to look at the situation from a appreciative point of view. I'm hearing, I love to see you from your point of view. I love to see me from your point of view. Yeah, there's that kind of situation here. There could be something about somebody's butt too as well. Like this person could be looking at people's butts here, or there's something about somebody's butt. Something's wrong with their butt, probably. But yeah, this is definitely somebody that needs to get it together. Okay, they need to get it together here. Right now, this person is confused about you. They do need to detox. I feel like this person's also going through a situation with karmic too as well. Like, it's not really like one thing. I feel like it's a lot to do. Yeah, so it's not really one thing. It's just one of those things where it's like they're looking at the bigger picture and they're like, okay, I do see that this is like initial. Okay, so I do see that this is somebody that's gearing up, fixing things. This came out in reverse here. High Priestess here. They're not really listening to their intuition. They're not listening to their intuition. Why is the High Priestess in reverse here? This can be about a karmic. This person could be trying to like trust someone or trust a situation, but like this is somebody and or a situation that has a mind of their own. For Gabriel's here. About this connection, about this union, about how special this connection is. What is this person's current energy right now? Your energy, all they're worried about is giving some form of reciprocity towards you. All they're worried about is that here, gifting you things, making you feel comfortable, appreciative. Okay, like your needs are getting fulfilled in magical ways here. Like they want to come off as a hero. Okay, some of you guys here, this is not the guy or the girl you want to catch the attention of here, because this person, they don't see you that way. Okay, they don't see you that way. But if you get this person to that level, this person would be like, you can clearly tell this person is cheating on their significant other. Okay, we have the Six of Gabriels popping out here as well. This person is fully aware that for some of you guys, maybe you're not, the guy or the girl that they, you wanted. Okay, others of you guys said this person's like, yeah, I know, like, you know that I cheated on her or he cheated on me. Okay, because this is how with the Six of Gabriel's here and Anana Raphael's here. Yeah, over energy we have the World here with the Six of Gabriel's here and Anana Raphael's here. Like I did that. Like it was pretty obvious. If you got me in my heart space and I'm doing things that are too kind, too gestured, like it's obviously infidelity. It's that. Okay. Okay, let's see what else is coming out. Eight of Pentacles here. This is somebody that's working like really hard on mastering what they need to master here. There could be some secrets that this person is not exposed to. This could be something about their mother, somebody in their family. I feel like this person's investigating some things here, like trying to look at a situation because they're not aware of everything. Ten of Aerials here. This could be like a house, a legacy. I'm here on apartment, a job. Okay. I feel like this is the cause of like why this person is not being their best selves here, because this person's in an investigation mode. What do they feel like is going on? Okay, 3 of Michaels here. Pain, infidelity, cheating, all the extra stuff here. They don't know like the code. Okay, over energy, have the Tower card here. It's just shit. It's just something where it's like y'all come to the family event here and then y'all don't even know that shit was going on like that. Like nobody knew that was happening. Okay, and they're like, where'd that come from? It happened too many times where this person was caught off guard. They're like, what? And so with you, at least they know where it's coming from, because it's like, okay, well, I'm not focusing. I'm not doing the best that I can. And also I'm living like two double lives here. If this person's not dealing with anybody here, like I said, this could be a company, a job here where it's like, oh, people are fired. People are not really enjoying the job. And they're like, well, I'm enjoying the job, or I don't think it's that bad, but why is it that bad for you? Like, did somebody pull a double whammy on you with the Tower card here? Like, what happened? It seems like people are beating around the bush and not saying everything here. They don't want to have a bad reputation, being that 5 of Aerials energy. Okay, let me see what's going on with you. Justice here. So whatever that they have going on with you here, they feel like it's, you know, justice, it's equal. Okay, over energy, you have the Wheel of Fortune here. This person felt like they found he was in the right place at the right time. They found the right girl. They found the right guy. If this person was married here, I'm not really getting that. But if this person was married, they probably was in this energy of the 3 of Michaels, the Moon, and the 8 of Aerials, and the 10 of Aerials. Like, what's your problem? You know, like, what's your problem? Like, why you feel whatever you feel? Okay, I have a wandering eye. Okay, yeah, all you got to do. It's not, I feel like if they was in a relationship, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Like, this is somebody that's like, so, like, make me understand. If you love somebody, you open up your heart, you know, like, type situation here. Okay, we have the 9 of Raphaels here. I'm not taking that. I felt like that was weird. The way how I took it back was like, whoa. Because this person shouldn't be coming towards you like that if this person got whatever that they have going on. That's why we probably haven't been talking about this person, because this person has been working on what they need to work on. Like, this person wants to figure it out. Okay, we have the Queen of Gabriels here. I'm hearing Doji, okay, but not Doji Cat. Doji, what she do? I didn't know about Sue, okay? And Sue was actually a gay guy. Something about, I think it's called Denial River or something like that. You have Queen of Gabriels and the Ace of Aerials here. So then you pop up. But I also, who's the Queen of Gabriels here? Because honestly, the Queen of Gabriels is the one that came, like, this is like a new hire at the job. This is a new hire at the job. This is somebody new. Okay, the Queen of Gabriels energy. And I don't feel like you some new chick. You some new dude. I didn't know about Sue. Okay, the Queen of Michaels here. This is the person that, the Queen of Michaels is somebody who is like constant. The Queen of Michaels is you, okay? Because you guys are justice here, but it's not coming off as if like you at the workplace or at the job here. Because the Queen of Michaels is like looking at the Queen of Gabriel's like, huh? You know, like, I'm not really sure what's going on here. Like, why are you so jolly? Like, you trying to be the face of the company, and basically you trying to be the thought. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's coming off. Like, you trying to be the thought. Like, you don't want to be coming off like self-reliant, insightful, and humorous. Somebody was coming off like very playful, very jolly, you know, cool. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. You know, I knew somebody, and somebody was trying to move like this. I was at a family event, or I was out. I was at a party, and you know, I brought somebody with me, and I was always looking at her. I was like, yo, I don't know why I get this vibe off of her, but I was like, all right, like, you're not knocking out my confidence. You know what I'm saying? Like, I already know the ropes and shit like that, not you. So I was always like, oh, you know, what's going on? And so, you know, now I'm thinking about like, cause it's like everything that she was saying, everything that this person was saying, she or he was saying, could be a guy, could be a girl. I just want to make it sure it's vague. Everything that she or he was saying here, I was like, I was kind of like, you know how just people be talking and they be like, oh yeah, you know, I'm about that life, like, you know, but they be like, oh, it's a little bit for them, you know what I'm saying? But they be so emotional and they just be like, oh, you know, I'm just ciphering, I'm cyber chase, whatever it is, I'm just, you know, vibing. But then this person, I was like, yo, this chick is not like the fucker's not letting it down, you know what I'm saying? And so, I mean, they still didn't come for my confidence and everything. But I was like, you know, I was acting confident shit like that because I was like, this is my shit. You know, this is my territory. And now that I'm thinking back at everything, it was like, nah, somebody was really, you know, exploring the field. You know what I'm saying? Like intimidating me, like saying like, oh, bitch, I got this. And I'm like, no, bitch, I got this because I got the man. I got the whole enchilada. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to come for my shit. You know what I'm saying? And this is the same exact energy that, you know, the person that I was dealing with here, it was like a fake friend, but then also like that fake friend showing you like what their real intentions is, which is the Queen of Michaels, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, yeah, but this is mine. I was still in this swag energy here. I was the Queen of Gabriels and the Queen of Michaels. Like, bitch, I will check you, you know what I'm saying? And don't play yourself, because it's like, I don't want to make a fool out of myself, but you are my fan, you know what I'm saying? Like, we cool and everything, but I will check you, and you know I'm feeling some type of way towards you too, but that's not stopping me from checking your ass. Okay. And when he saw that I was acting like the Queen of Gabriels and the Queen of Michaels, basically like, I run this shit, I know what the fuck I'm talking about, I'm networking, you know what I'm saying, with the Queen of Gabriels. Because if you was the Queen of Gabriels, that's somebody, hi, what a beautiful day, yeah, I go, you just keep running your fucking mouth, especially if you're if this is a new situation. When you're the Queen of Gabriels and the Queen of Michaels all together, that's somebody that's like, I'm standing on business, you know what I'm saying? I'm standing on business. Something about I'm a Pisces, a male Pisces could be significant here. Because Justin Bieber, he was like, you don't understand, I'm standing on business. You know, like, you know, but you were standing on business, like you were talking, you was all about like, okay, I'm talking to you, I'm playing my cards right to get the bag. You know what I'm saying? I'm chasing after the bag. You know what I'm saying? I want to be on my best behavior, and I genuinely like this, and I genuinely like love, you know, what I do. Okay. And then I saw Shorty started to like, you know, take a step back, was like, oh, okay, like, okay. And I was like, I always had a vibe from like, you know, this person. I was like, bro, why you like always like, you know, why you violating? Why you like, you can't just be chill? You know what I'm saying? Like, why? And this is how I know Shorty is the way that she is, okay? Or he is. Like, I know Shorty racist. I know Shorty be talking all types of shit, hot mouth, Cheeto mouth, and all types of shit. I'm like, bro, there's no fucking way. And I know the motherfucker that you with here, platonically, romantically, at the job here, I know that motherfucker is on some dumbass shit, because you're not paying attention. Like, where I'm at right now, it's confirmed. And my shit, like, I don't know, but like, I know. And I'm like, bro, I shouldn't be feeling like you coming from my territory. You know what I'm saying? That's my shit. Okay? So I feel like with the Queen of Gabriels and the Queen of Michaels, like, you at a distance here, but there is somebody that is checking this Queen of Gabriels, because they're like, oh, you trying to be the thought of the family, the group of the job, like, what you doing? Okay, and they're associating the Queen of Michaels with the Three of Michaels here, but I feel like that's the wrong person. Like, this is somebody that came out their mouth to address a Queen of Gabriels here, like, you being a thought, like, you have an opportunity to like be humble about it though. Okay, like, be humble about it. Why are you acting like that? Why are you vibing like that? Why are you moving like that? But then the Queen of Michaels, she'd be the one to come out her face, or he'd be the one to come out their face, because they'd be like, you know what, the Queen of Gabriels, you keep going around being happy, go lucky, like you Mrs. Lucky Charms or Mr. Lucky Charms. Like, you know, like, come the fuck on, calm down. I mean, I didn't know about Sue, okay? I didn't know about like a third party or what was really going on between the Queen of Gabriels here and somebody else. Okay, your person coming in like, yeah, I kind of want to know too, because the Queen of Michaels was always getting herself in trouble. This is the aunt. The Queen of Michaels is the aunt, or the bitch that like be in school and like, what, sucking, what you just said? And everybody else be like, yo, she hasn't been around a lot. Like, you got to shut the fuck up, because we all over here like, what? shorty the thought of the fucking family, or shorty the thought of the fucking the job. Like that's some awesome other shit. You know what I'm saying? And your person's like, listen to the drama here, because they like, I can't do this and then also focus on whatever this is happening. Okay, because it's a constant thing here where the Queen of Michaels is always getting herself in trouble, and his or this himself in trouble, and he's in the Queen of Michaels energy. Okay, and this is your person that's like, I lucked out. Okay, when it came to you here, because you're not in those energies. Like, yeah, you'll probably go to a different, environment here, and you'll probably be like this here, but you always keep the energy of the Queen of Gabriel's here and the Queen of Michaels. Let me clarify the Queen of Michaels since I did that. What's the Queen of Michaels here? The star here. You be the one that be like the Queen of Gabriel's and the star here. You be the one that's dry. Okay, because you be like, I wish I could be the Queen of Gabriel's here, but you probably stay to yourself, you're not jolly. You one of those individuals where you always using caution. Okay, but the Queen of Gabriel's is somebody that be like, oh, hi, how are you? Girl, let me tell you something. They be the one. I see yup. You saw that yup. They be the one. Okay, they be the fucking one. And we have divine guidance here, and we have the King of Michaels. And then their counterpart here, the Queen of Michaels, or your counterpart, when you in this energy here, they be like, I wish she was like the Queen of Gabriel's. I wish she was a lot more open. And girl, let me tell you, like, they wish she was a lot more family oriented, like just more open social. But it's a reason, because no, it's not time to be social here. Like, and then on top of that, if somebody wants you to be social, some shit like that, they want you to be a thought. Like, you find the way you are. Maybe you are a little too quiet, though. When you in some shit, when you in situations, you are a little too quiet. But you don't need to be the Queen of Gabriel. So you need to mend that shit. But like, I'm standing on business, and I'm talking to you, and yeah, I be doing this. That's that shit. They be like, oh, so what you doing now? Are you in school now? What you gonna do after school? Like, that's a conversation right there. That's a conversation starter, icebreaker right there. For real. For real. Standing on business. Okay, we can have a conversation, we could get gap, we could lollygag, but every time we talk, we gonna talk about something that's serious. And then when you come back here, I expect you to do whatever the fuck you said or we talked about. I don't want you to be on some bullshit, because if you coming back and that they want to like, nah, you want some bullshit, you not serious. You not standing on business like I am. So you the thought of the family, you the thought of the job, like that. Okay, yeah, but this person looked down with you because they don't do that shit with you. Because every time this person around you, it's always a reflection of like, you need to take care of yourself. You need to take care of yourself. Okay, and this person's like, yeah, I get that. There's some drama going on. It's some drama going on in this person's family, the blah, okay, the company. It's some shit going on. There could be a new hire or somebody just acting some type of way, and it's just like, the manager, Queen of Michaels, the manager always popping shit at somebody. You know what I'm saying? People be like, oh, the Queen of Michaels is jealous of the Queen of Gabriel's. But shorty be in the thought. That's if they not as like wild and open and shit like that. Or maybe be the one to be like, oh, I'm going to give you this opportunity, this and that and third. Because the Queen of Gabriel's too, with the Ace of Ariel's here, that's an opportunity in money, support, resources, all that extra shit here. But there's some shit going on here. Tell me more about this information. Tell me more about this energy. Yeah, so I see that the Queen of Michaels, this Queen of Michaels is looking hardcore at the Queen of Gabriel's here. They're like, what? Let me take a closer look. Over energy, we have the Two of Michaels here. What do they see about the Queen of Gabriel's here? Because your person sees it too. Like, because the Queen of Michaels, she get herself in trouble a lot. So your person just watching and staring. And they know that this is how you think. This is how you be moving. This is what you're capable of. Okay, the Page of Michaels also too truthful, perspective, analytical, and blunt. Like this person, they're gonna tell you how it is here, and they be hurting their own damn feelings. Okay, but they're like, that shit need to be said. That shit need to be like, what the fuck? I'm here, you not understanding. I'm standing on business. Okay. So they see shorty working on some shit. Three of Gabriel's here. I feel like the Queen of Michaels is like, bitch, you working on some shit and you selfish. You not sharing. You better step up in the hood. You better share. You better be acting like you're not scared. Ace of Gabriel's hand decision here. This is somebody that's thinking about being a thought. I ain't gonna hold you. Okay, over energy, we have the Knight of Michaels here. Ace of Gabriel's here. This is somebody that's deciding to, they could either be a thought here or they going solo. Why does this Queen of Michaels care? some of you guys here, this person is thinking about going in your direction of your person, and your person's like, what? No. Like, that's that copying shit. I'm inspired by your relationship. Let me go and go act like you will go get it like how you got it. No. The Queen of Michael's like, don't do that shit. Don't copy off of your son, your daughter, your husband. Don't be copying off of nobody but this shit. You need to focus on what you need to focus on. No. Okay. I didn't know about Sue. Okay, we have the Eight of Michaels here and the Magician here. Where's your person in this energy? Your person's at the Ten of Michaels here. Interesting. Your person don't like, you have the King of Michaels here. Your person don't like, I feel like your person don't like how their counterpart is going about a situation. You know, they don't like the way how they going about it. And they like, that just fucks me over. That just fucks, like that just, why does it make this person look bad? I'm so curious. I got a lot of questions. Oh, 4 Ariels is popped out. So they probably need whatever the Queen of Gabriels is supplying. Okay. We have the Ace of Raphaels. 7 of Michaels here. Tell me more about the Ace of Ariels. Queen of Ariels. What? Oh, this person was like, don't say nothing because I feel like the Queen of Michaels I feel like the Queen of Gabriels is a really great friend. Like, you guys are coming off as the Queen of Ariels here. And they like, I really like the fact that the Queen of Gabriels and the Queen of Ariels will link up and they'll be like really great friends. A really great support for each other. Like, that's a solution. And because I feel like you all about fixing thyself. Okay, like you're mature, you're practical, generous, and you're happy. Like, you got the bag. So, and also whatever that they're offering here, the offer is coming from you. Like, this is somebody that's a social butterfly and that goes a lot of places. They smart, they're brilliant, they're passionate. Okay, which is why they attract the Queen of Michaels. But this person, they don't have no opportunity. All they do is talk. They talk, they make people feel good. It's amazing, and they chill, they vibe. They in your energy. Whenever they're offering opportunities here, that's coming from you. So the opportunities that they're giving, that shit is your shit. And this King of Michaels was like, oh, okay, I see that. I see that offer is your shit. You know, if this person get with the Queen of Gabriels here, this person would realize that that's, you know, they've been channeling the Queen of Ariels here, and that the Queen of Ariels been helping the Queen of Gabriels get back on their feet and making them people like them and shit like that. Okay, I thought this person was cheating on you. I'm not gonna lie, I thought this person was cheating on you. And this Queen of Michaels, they be always acknowledging that your person's in a room. Okay, but they really don't give a fuck because they don't like how the Queen of Gabriels be moving here. I mean, I didn't know about Sue. I feel like the King of Michaels was like, I didn't know that Shorty was moving like a thought, or Shorty was moving like, you know, like that was her shit or his shit. Like, you know, I thought this person probably, they don't read energy that well, or they have a hard time. They're not perspective as much as the Queen of Michaels. And that's okay, but, you know, I'm seeing that your counterpart is like, I'm done with this, though. I'm done with the Queen of Michaels, because they just be too rough. They be too blunt instead of just bringing the Queen of Gabriels around the Queen of Ariels. And some of you guys here, this Queen of Gabriels will probably be like, oh no, like, I don't want to be around the Queen of Ariels. Like, the fuck are you talking about? I am the Queen of Ariels. Like, fuck is you talking about? I was born as the Queen of Ariels. I was born an earth sign, you know? Or I was just born. If that's y'all situation here, then that's a different story. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes that person do be the Queen of Ariels. And it's just that somebody's just exude more of the fire aspect, or the Queen of Gabriel's energy, rather than the Queen of Ariels. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, and your person, so this Queen of Gabriels is deciding whether they should go even more public and being the Queen of Gabriel's energy. And the Queen of Michaels don't like this. Your person's saying it to leave them alone. I mean, at least, because your person was like, I just wanted to know where all this shit was coming from. You know, I wanted to know, what was the beef, like who, the what, when, where, and why, and warning. So everybody's directing all their attention on the Queen of Gabriels. All right, bet, cool. Shorty about to go all the way, go big or go home. Oh, a gift, a passion, opportunity, inspiration, a chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder. Okay, you want to go follow your dreams, you want to go ahead and go do that. You want to go talk to them people, you want to go work at that job, you want to go do that, all right, fine, go ahead and go do that. And your person's like, well, I'm in love with the Queen of Aerials. I'm in love with my person. I'm in love with you. Okay, so, and you over here like, okay, well, that's my opportunity. That's amazing. That's great. All right, cool. At the end of the day, your person feels like, yeah, so your person, I don't know, like your person's like, your person is honestly sad that they didn't have the chance to transmit the energy in a higher frequency. And like, I feel like they just wanted you to get close to this person because they wanted to let this person know like, hey, the shit that you offering, the shit that like you doing here, that's my girls, my husband, my wife. So, like the person I'm in love with shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like somebody was like, I was reading this shit wrong. I was reading you wrong. They was reading you wrong, the collective wrong. They was reading wrong. But they're just like, I wanted, like, it would be nice. Okay, like they like the picture, they like the style, they like all that shit here. Let me see. I feel like this is like a missed opportunity because the Five of Raphaels came out and that was like equivalent to the Five of Cups here. Like they're disappointed. Because the Queen of Gabriels ended up leaving and went to go follow their dreams, or they went to go do something, and everybody's just like, damn, like that would have been a great opportunity. The Queen of Michaels is like, no, fuck that. Okay, but I mean, this is somebody that is going big or going home because they don't know that the Ace of Pentacles or the Ace of Aerials is, the Queen of Aerials, which is you. But hopefully, because this is a missed opportunity, or like, the Queen of Gabriels wants to go do her thing or his thing. Hopefully this is a, this person will end up changing routes, changing course. Okay. I feel like your person's like, I didn't know about like the side chick or the side dude. I didn't know about the Queen of Gabriels. I didn't know they were like that. Okay, because this is somebody that was just going around giving people opportunities and all this extra shit here, and they was just acting like that shit was theirs. Like they wasn't moving in energy, like reading energy. You know what I'm saying? And your person was just like, I didn't know that. Like, but I understand why Queen of Michaels would be ticked off. You know what I'm saying? Or like, oh, why you trying to come up in here and act like this is like your shit, or you like the opportunity that you offering is your shit. Somebody also was mad because the Queen of Gabriels was like, oh yeah, I have this idea, or oh yeah, I have like, I want this, I want that. And the Queen of Michaels was like, shut your bitch ass up. Like you only want that because you came from your mother and your father. Okay, so that's your mother's idea. That's what your mother wants. That's what your fathers want. Like you need to respect your elders type shit. But that person's wrong. That's why the Queen 3 of Michaels is there, because it's like, all right, yeah, that's mommy, that's daddy, but it's chemistry. That makes a whole new motherfucker personality. She'll end up like, and bitch what? Okay, and that's why I feel like you guys are in the perception of the Queen of Aries, because it's like you came from that lineage, you came from that, and somewhere down the line you knew that you was the King of Aries, you was the Queen of Aries. You got lucky, okay, or you was abundant to be in the energy of a leader and right next to the Empress. Okay, this Queen of Gabriels, they're not that. They'll probably be the Queen of Gabriels and the Empress, but they're not the Queen of Aerials and the Empress. They're not original. They didn't come first. Okay. Everybody's an Empress here, but it's like, okay, when you drop down, what's your true energy? Are you the Queen of Gabriels or are you the Queen of Aerials? This is like your sun sign. Okay, like everybody's a divine light. Everybody has a soul. Okay, but what's their sun sign? What they show to the world? What they show to the collective? And you show that, okay, I'm still the Empress. I respect my elders. I respect that I come from source and I need to go back to source with the Queen of Aries, because this is the planet of Earth. Everything's matter towards Virgo Capricorn. Queen of Aerials here, Queen of Gabriels here, I am the source, but I understand that I come from the sun. I come from fire. I come from heat. I come from combustion. Okay, so, and you just be like, hey, like, that's how you do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least you know you're going to go find yourself. Motherfuckers is, it's not my business, but I'm abundant enough to know that I come from source, and I am, Earth is my responsibility. Like if somebody was a Virgo or somebody was in Venus or Taurus, you know, their responsibility is Venus and they're the hottest one. Okay, let's see what your person. I saw priorities here. Okay, harmony here. Okay, yeah, so your person is just gonna be in harmony with everything, okay? They're gonna, I don't feel like this is this person taking it one step at a time with you, but this is just making sure they find a balance with everything, okay? Because it does seem like whatever that was going on at work or at the job, work or in their family, okay, on the block or whatever, things didn't go as expected because somebody wanted to go like... They wanted to go follow their heart, and this is somebody that knows that they're the Queen of Gabriels, that I'm hearing it's sufficient, okay? This is somebody that knows that you can do anything right now. Go after what you want, the ability to attract helpful people. This is people that want to help them, okay? I'm hearing ill. Your person like ill. Don't put them there. Because, you know, I do not like that hoe like that. I do not like that. I like my Queen of Aerials. But I'm hearing that shit transparent. You know, yeah, you say it to your man or you say it to your girl here, that shit transparent. I know he like, no. Yeah, but harmony here, like, they're just gonna just... Because they was betting on this. Your person wanted this person to know, like, you know, those opportunities that you was given and you want to chase here is my person. That's my person. Now, if this is coming from like a mother or father situation, I would understand why this shit is irrelevant. Because it's like, bitch, ho, if you don't let me go live my life. And also, too, like, it's chemistry. Like, so you want to see your side constantly and like, label everything that is, every decision that I'm doing here is you. You know what I'm saying? Like, every decision that I'm doing is you or my dad. No. Like, bitch, what about my personality? You act like, I mean, if that was the case, we would never been having fucking babies. If there was not, like, an equal or lock and key situation here, I wouldn't be created. Okay? Like, I'm my own person. Since there's a lock and key here and it fit, then that's creating a whole new substance. I'm a whole person. Okay? I'm my whole person. So your person is creating, your person just like, you know, I didn't go as expected. I'm just going to be in harmony with everything. And like I said, I didn't say this, but this person's killing two birds with one stone. Okay. Working on themselves and working on the situation as well. Okay. With detachment here, this person's in this 8 of Cups energy, releasing old patterns that doesn't serve them. Okay. They're just, yeah, because this person definitely was, you know, trying to get what they want from this situation here. That's why this person was taking a step back and listening. Okay, we listen and we don't judge. Elevation here. So they're going to go find better. They're going to go find better, be in a better energy. And, you know, like, you know, if Sue wants to, or the Queen of Gabriels wants to go ahead and go do that, then the Queen of Gabriels wants to go ahead and go do that. There's nothing that he or she can do or say. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're just like, hey, whatever. At the end of the day, your person don't like how the Queen of Michaels went about the situation, but I do see air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius here. But, you know, your person, you know, they're working on themselves, going towards you, and so forth and so on. Check out my other reading, okay, after this here or before this for your side, because this is their side. Your side is somewhere else. It seems like y'all going through a lot too. It seems like this person's side is much better than yours. I ain't gonna hold you. Elevation twice. This person's worried about elevating. Just period. Elevating the situation, elevating you, elevating themselves here. That's why the first card is harmony. Elevation here. I free myself from fear and trust the universe. I direct my thoughts to the beauty inside and around me. I use my spiritual strengths and knowledge to create light, and I rise above all doubt. Okay, not their problem at the end of the day. Yeah, learning to love myself. I don't read over energy for that deck, but they're in this energy of learning to love themselves, which is also what I said. They're gonna kill two birds with one stone. Work on this situation and work on themselves here because, I mean, there's no space, so they have a lot more time to work on themselves. This is a beautiful read. Definitely go check out your reading here because I did y'all read like 3 times and I just didn't want to put it up. Number one, because I felt like it was so dry, but it was so important, but it was so much drama. It was just so much. So we're just going to like channel, we're going to pick up some different cards. So that way it's just not like that. I think I'm going to do some tea leaf cards for you guys and we'll do it like that for y'all. okay, with the power of love, because that was just, it was just so much, and we just wants to rise above like the situation, okay? All right, so that's all that I have for you. I hope you guys enjoy. Remember to like, subscribe, share, look in the description box below. See that to offer you. Check out my Instagram, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.